in your head. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, exactly. No. That was the first thing that popped in my head. Yeah, turn me. Hold on, baby. Okay. Fuck!
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get a burn in real quick and
Go for it. Did you just do like a...
What?
Nothing.
You said 162, right, Smitty? That veer was kind of creepy.
yes, I believe.
You're like, that was a little creepy, but yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
I'm like, what the hell is he?
What was creepy? I missed it. Oh man.
So he was like he looks at the camera, then he's veering back to where he was looking at, but he wasn't losing his eye focus to the
track.
Yeah, he tracked on the camera. It's like, okay.
Funny.
I was like, that was a little unsettling, just a smidge. 162. CFG. It's streaming. Okay, there we go. And
yeah. All's in here.
what? What did he say?
Go fuck yourself. That's what hooked up. I don't know.
You know we're live, and it's the first 2 minutes.
Sorry. My bad.
Double whammy.
I screwed us. I screwed the pooch. My bad. My bad. Dang it.
I mean, we're not monetized, so I guess it's all good for now.
True.
So
True.
the real Scyther. Oh, hey, what's up, real Scyther? It's been a while. How you doing?
Hi, Scyther.
It took me a minute. No bestiality, please leave that pooch alone. What?
Oh, no. He joking.
I usually come at the end. Ooh, perfect. Good deal. Well, welcome.
He does. He misses all the fun stuff.
Just like the video I clipped earlier last week.
Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Smitty, I swear.
Classic Smitty.
Arcane ass. That's what. You know what's funny? When I saw the video, I was like, "How you were breaking down first," and I was just thinking to myself, "What is she talking?" It's like, "Oh God!" It's like he did not mean to say that, did
he? No, he did not.
I missed the real meat of it all because, as y'all know, I love to rant. Hey, that's what this is all about, though. It's like if
come
you
and rant, we love it.
Yeah, you want to come and rant about the stuff that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Try to rant as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
You'll actually start watching this new. It's not really a new show, but like, what was it called? Suits. Have you heard of Suits before?
Yeah.
Yeah. That show is actually like I've just watched. Well, I'm only on the first season, but that show is actually not that bad at all.
I think
Harvey's an asshole though. You love Suits? Okay. Is it? Yeah. I don't know how I missed it. It's like 9 seasons. Too. Really? Oh, okay.
Hold on,
yeah.
I'll double check.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know. Like this. Like the idea of it's really cool. He did? Okay. Yeah. Suits is pretty tight.
I don't think he's seen all the seasons, but yeah, we've been going kind of through like the gambit of shows that we really liked, because there was new stuff, but we were waiting for it to kind of more episodes to accumulate so we could binge. So we went back and watched House. By the way, this is all during my diamond painting in his office. I diamond paint. He puts the projector on, and then he can watch on his monitors while he's playing games, and then I can diamond paint without making a mess in my office, but in his office. And we hang out and we just watch shows. So we went through all of the Psych. We watched House, Psych, and the Psych movies. And then now we're rewatching Eureka again, which Eureka's fantastic. If you guys have never watched it,
I've heard of Eureka, just never watched it.
It's fringe, but more relatable. And what's interesting is they've really hit the head on the nail for a lot of things that they invented in the show that are now actually here, which I thought was pretty cool. And going back and rewatching it 4 years later, it's like, yeah, we do have that now. That's interesting.
Yeah, I never saw the intro. Is there an intro to Suits? Because I don't think I've seen the intro. I've only seen the first. Like I usually kind of get the habit to just say skip the intro.
Yeah.
So, is it really that good? Okay, I might need to check it out. Fringe was great. Yeah, Fringe was great. I never watched Eureka.
Fringe TV, meaning like it's not. It gets more like sci-fi-y.
No, but Fringe. Oh, you're talking about Eureka, or you're talking about Fringe?
No, I've never watched Fringe.
Fringe was great.
I said it was Fringe TV, meaning it's more, imaginative. Oh, Surreal Real Estate. We watched that recently. That's fantastic. If you haven't watched that, and I guess they canceled the first season of it on Sci-Fi, and then they got picked up on another network. So we'll get a season 2, which I'm excited about.
I totally agree, Scyther. But you see, it's kind of funny. It's really hard for a show to not jump the shark after season 4, because like for instance, like I love Nathan Fillion shows usually, like like Castle and all that stuff, but like and then I'm watching his most recent show, The Rookie, which is he's a cop, but he's like in his 40s and he's a rookie cop.
We've been watching that too.
Yeah, and it's a good show, and then like but then now you're at the point where he is not a rookie, he has to advance. It's like and the story has to move on, so you really can't really call it The Rookie anymore. So but there's a point, every show, anything like past season 4, it's hard to not jump the shark of a series. I mean, so I usually give the benefits of the doubt at that point. House was super.
I love House.
House was good at the beginning, but the end of House was terrible. I did not like what they did with him and what's her name, the boss of the hospital. Like that whole ordeal was like, ugh, no, it was not a fan. I just
rewatched it now. I'm like, what are you talking about? Maybe I didn't get
you watched the series finale of it, like the complete series finale of it. It's at the very end, but it's like remember, like I forgot what he did, but like he basically like when what's her name didn't want to be a part of the show anymore, and she leaves, but they were making it like they had an atomic falling out, like between the two of them, and I was just like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not like that. I was like, that was just terrible. The issue with season 5 on Fringe though was there's only one thing we can do is to save the world. I know exactly what you're talking about, Scyther. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I didn't like that storytelling. That was just stupid. Like literally the season before is like, they're getting together, and then all of a sudden,
bam.
It's like boom, they decided to just destroy that like with a nuclear bomb. And I was just like, that wasn't good.
I mean, House does that, so He always
He
destroys
does.
everything.
He
and
does.
I think that's the point. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what?
people change, but they don't really change. You know what I mean?
I understand if him not wanting doesn't get the girl, fine. But the way that they did it with this one was well over the top for House, in my opinion. And I think that it was, and that's just that's my own personal thing. How you doing, Love Me? Sorry if we weren't ignoring you.
No, you know who continued all of their seasons and did really well with it was Supernatural. I think Supernatural.
I stopped at season 9.
Oh,
I couldn't.
No,
I couldn't.
there's a couple storylines that I was like, okay, I know this, but I really enjoyed that they followed
Lies. I agree.
Shut up, Cypher. Don't ask.
I agree. I totally agree.
I loved Supernatural, and
Supernatural is a good. No. Supernatural is a good show. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that like they also they super got affected by jumping the shark. The initial stories of Supernatural was freaking great.
I've never heard
then like when
jumping the shark.
Oh, you never heard of jumping the shark?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, it's just basically. No, it's basically just saying like, it's just basically saying that like you got to a point, you told the story of what you were wanting to tell of the deal, but it just keeps on going.
Yeah.
And you're just like, and you're just, you're making, I'm not saying you're a mindless drone, but like the initial cause, like for instance, like the Blacklist was one. I love the Blacklist at the beginning. And then like now it's like, man, it's 10 seasons.
I feel like there's always like a season or two here and there in shows where like the writing are kind of like, what happened? Did you guys run out of ideas here?
Exactly.
But,
Heroes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Heroes is
Every
one.
week my dad was screaming at the TV about Heroes, but yes, I don't know.
Oh, is that
where
it's from? Again. Is that what it's from? That episode with the fonts? Oh, so it's literally that's how that. Okay, I didn't know that was the origin story of that phrase. That is freaking hilarious. Yes, I know. But season 2 was was the strike. Yeah. Then season 3 was, but like it's kind of weird. You gotta give a little bit of credit on what they were going with on the path, but like like when they decided to nerf the kid, what's his name that can absorb powers, to say, oh, you can only do one power, but then you don't nerf Cyrus, who basically is basically a walking god. It's like,
wait,
oh, come
on.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many loose strings. Yeah. No, Supernatural gets really good again, and they bring back some storylines, but in a way that is a mind fuck, and it's like, wait a minute. Also, I have a howling kitty. Sorry, he's hunting mice. Fine. Everyone, Herman's fine. I promise. He's telling at him.
Okay, but like, the part with Supernatural is like when they did animated Scooby-Doo episodes and stuff on it. It's
I love that one.
Come on, it's like Jesus.
No, they're having fun. Stop. Don't yuck their yum.
Oh my god! But the season, what to say? 14 seasons. Was it 14 seasons?
15.
It's freaking crazy. It's freaking 15. Great.
Mm-hmm. And now the Winchesters, which I haven't watched. I've been waiting for it to accumulate so I can watch them all.
You know what I wanted to watch was a Yellowstone, but like
same. And now they have 1923, which is a prequel to Yellowstone. So it's like,
do I watch Yellowstone
first, or do I watch Which one? Which one do I do?
Yellowstone should be on Paramount, right? Yellowstone is on Paramount, right?
Yeah, we have it.
Because like I thought it was supposed to be on Paramount, but like it's every time I look at it, all I'm seeing is 1923, but I'm not seeing regular Yellowstone. I'm like,
oh,
is that
I don't know.
The one with Kevin Costner? It's like, come on. But it really fell apart in the last episode when Siler was taken down by a sword after showing he could bypass. Yeah, it just doesn't. Endings of that it's terrible. And you know what's even worse? They tried to bring it back. They tried to bring Heroes back briefly, and they're like, oh, this is a bad idea. So like, yeah. So many different options. So many options. It's so crazy. No. Yeah, like my thing, I'm just trying to watch like random series that people suggest to me now, because I don't really have I don't watch TV. Usually, but the big thing is, I'm looking at this, what's it called, Vox Machina. That's a great series, by the way.
Adam watched it without me.
Vox Machina is a great series. Yeah, if you haven't, like, it's the best like D&D spin-off like show I have ever seen. Like,
Yeah.
So this is it's a really good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing.
Adam apparently was watching it all by himself last night for hours.
Whoops.
But I get why it fell apart. Heroes was meant to be like a true detective. It was meant to, yeah. I think it came in
Heroes?
it came at the wrong time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the writer's strike, dude, that killed so many shows.
It killed it.
Yeah, definitely. I like it because like what's his name? Lance Reddick is in this new season of Vox Machina.
I love Lance Reddick. I do.
Well, the first season was before the writer's strike, but what really killed the series was the second season. Because the second season like just didn't make any sense.
Well, they had to rush it. They had to rush it because of the writer's strike.
And it was short. It was like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
It was like 8 episodes and a deal like that. And then when the strike was over into season 3, they were trying to bring stuff back, and it was like it just didn't meld together as well as it originally did, you know. So I got a little because I mean, dude, like remember the whole phrase "save the cheerleader, save the world"?
Yeah,
that thing got so big and ridiculous back in the day with Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, and I thought it was Panettiere.
I don't know.
I had the biggest crush on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy. Yeah, everyone did at that time. Shoot.
Yeah.
It was like the girl's like, oh, that's the girl from the Remember the Titans. It's like, oh yeah, okay.
Which is crazy to even think about. All right.
You know what's even crazier? You want to see something that blows your mind? Remember the guy that was the main white dude that was in the Remember the Titan, the player that was like
the big
captain?
Guy, right?
The co-captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and then you remember he was the one that got into the accident at the end, wasn't able to play the final game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the voice of Thor in Thor Ragnarok, or in not Ragnarok, but in God of War. That's the voice of
is
Thor
it really?
in God of War Ragnarok.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and he was also in Sons of Anarchy. He was the right hand man of Miles of the main dude too.
I never watched
crazy
that.
beard. Oh man, yeah.
My
Opie,
dog is named after him.
Oh,
yeah, he was Opie.
That's crazy.
From Remember the Titans.
I brought her home that night. That episode.
Really? Oh yeah, dude.
I was just crying into her fur, and she was like shaking, like I don't know where I am. Where are my sisters? My brothers?
Love Sons of.
Lady is crying into my fur.
I love Sons of Anarchy, man. I was like at the beginning
when
you start, you hear the song at the beginning, you're like, riding in this world. It's like, yeah.
Damn.
It's like the crow flies high.
In the swings, All right, let's do this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. Here it goes. Here it comes, everybody.
Got Lex, Davis, and myself.
Oh yes. Oh, my mic is super loud. What up, everybody? My camera's going nuts.
Did you clean up the transition of the CFG GameCast of that logo? You know, when you turned it, that looks really nice, dude.
Thank you.
That looks really, really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really nice. You know what I should do? I should also do you have the song, the music?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if I gave that to you. Okay, cool.
Yes, you did.
I thought you were gonna have me sing that Miley Cyrus song, and I was gonna say no. You get it out of my head. God, thanks, Miley.
It's like immediately, or in YouTube's terms, what's it called? Spam and like who knows what they're going to give? What they're going to give?
Spam and scams. Jeez, Louise.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
They knew.
Welcome in, everybody. What up, Scyther? Rav. Love me, feed me, never leave me.
Who sang that?
The Cardigans.
Let me say that you love me.
What's it called?
The Cardigans.
Cardigans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude.
You make it sound like a normal.
Come on, buddy. Look, that's all I listen to is my old music. I don't listen to any new music. It's kind of sad.
It's actually kind of you know what? I tried to, but yeah, I'm in the same boat. Who's saying that? The Cardigans. Let's keep it that way. Drops Mike.
Oh,
Wow.
oh. Damn, Simon, why you gotta get me like that? Why you gotta get me like that? What I ever do to you? Damn.
What haven't
Never mind, I'll
is
go
a
back
real
in
question.
my corner and shut the hell up then.
Was that a Coors or was that a Voodoo Ranger?
Nah, Coors. I'm not. If I drink Voodoo Ranger now, there's a higher probability that I fall asleep.
Oh yeah,
And I fell asleep yesterday. Well, I went and met some friends last night. We haven't seen in over 10 years. Lori and Derek.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in town for a wedding, so we met up with them and had dinner with them, and then came back and I sat down on the couch. Mind you, I got up at 6 o'clock yesterday. I've been getting full ass sleep, y'all. It's been crazy. Awesome. Yeah. So I ended up falling asleep in the in jeans on the couch last night. Was how I spent the night. Woke up about
your balls were screaming.
Yeah, 7 o'clock this morning.
7 o'clock, really? God dang.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, well, you worked today though too. Did you work?
Yeah.
Oh, you did work today? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's today.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice,
It's been
man.
a day, so we'll see how tonight goes.
Jealous.
I need to not sit down and not do anything because that will be dangerous.
End of it.
I did have a new regiment. Like I'm starting a new regiment next week, so hopefully it's going to be the same way. I'll get my 8 hours again. But guys, welcome to episode number 162 of the CFG GameCast. I am Davis, Mr. CFG Games himself, and with me are I'm with my two awesome co-hosts. I got Lex and Smitty. We are the CFG GameCast crew, and as always, what we like to do on this is we like to make this a fully interactive show. So if there's something that you're wanting to type like reply about in any of the topics that we talk about today, by all means type it inside the chat. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and on Twitter. I was gonna say Twitter, really. Facebook Live. Jesus. Yeah, Facebook Live. So you can we'll see the answer. We'll see any of the postings there on all spots. Can you put the link for YouTube? Because what we're trying to do also for YouTube is we're wanting to get our monetization monetization for YouTube. So if you could give us a follow or subscribe to our YouTube channel, the CFG channel, and so we can be one step closer so we can start monetizing and get paid. Yeah,
that's right.
So
it's
that would
cost
be
you $8 to watch us on Twitter.
Live on Twitter gets charged $8. Are they still? Yeah, are they still charging for the badge, the official badge or whatever?
Twitter Blue, man.
To get blue, you have to pay for it. Yeah, and then but it tells you.
Yeah.
Yes, but you have to be a celebrity of some stature
wait a minute, but
to get one.
But can you get one without doing Twitter Blue? That's what I want to know. Because
yes.
Is that still possible? Because I don't want to do Twitter Blue. I don't want to pay money for official.
I don't know.
I need to take a look at that.
Like, because mine says legacy account because I'm a celebrity.
Shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
You get that big head.
Hold on, real quick. I'll show you. I'll show you. This is
celebrity.
Oh, I think I have to go to my account. Whoops.
Well, you are an unofficial Emmy Award winner. I will.
So this is.
I will say
is. Hey, I should have. I'm nominated, but it says, this account is verified because it's notable in government, news, entertainment, or another designated category. However, I don't know that you can still, if they still have that process.
Like, for instance, like let's say Britney Spears gets on Twitter tomorrow, wouldn't she get a check mark?
I would assume yes. I would assume so.
Right.
Yeah.
Or some politician.
There has to be a way, because there's no way that they're going to be trying to do that for the super, for the.
So here it is. As a result of this change, Twitter will no longer be accepting applications for the blue verification check marks under the previous criteria: active, notable, and authentic.
So you have to pay for the blue check mark now.
I mean, that's what it sounds like to me, dude.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
Okay.
not. Yeah. I'm not. I don't want it. I was trying to push so we can get to make. I was about to do the whole thing to get a blue check mark there, but I'm like,
there are
dude.
different kinds. Yeah. I mean, at this point, although it sounds like, again, if it does what they say that it'll do with it, the SEO on it could be huge for creators. So there might be a place for creators to do that, and it makes sense. But again, too, you also people just rip on people for shit. So
It's Twitter though. Twitter is basically like if they're gonna say, oh, this is it's Twitter. It's like a freaking cesspool of that stuff. So I don't even think that it's even worth you wanting to try for it. But who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna try. There's little different kind of things. I'm trying to get done in the background here, but just wanted to see what my options are. But okay, guys. So let's get this started. Oh, yeah, I forgot to ask reply back to you because you did send me the video. You know the video of what's it called? There were some things that was wanting to change.
Yeah, dude, you never replied to me.
Yeah, dude, like today.
Also, everybody, I want you guys to know officially that we did one game of Marvel Snap competitive, and I won.
Nice.
You want to say see
there's an asterisk. There's an asterisk.
There's clearly an asterisk.
It was his test. It wasn't his cube getter deck. It was a test deck. So I didn't know that, or I wouldn't have came out with my best deck. I thought we were going straight head to head.
Oh no, I wanted to mess around with so I messed around with because that was the day I just got Dr. Octopus, and I was like, this guy looks fun, and I wanted to mess around with him, so I was messing around with him for like 2 hours that day, and I was like, okay, I need to build a deck around this guy. So that's what I did. So it's my trolling deck. It was so I called it the trolling deck because of they had stupid things like Hobgoblin and all this other stuff that interruptions and stuff, but then it really bites you in the foot if you don't do it right. And I now know that the weakness is Wong against that deck. So I was just like, okay, there you go.
Well, Wong is problematic for a lot of decks, but Wong's not the only win condition for me either in that deck.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of Wong anymore. I'm more afraid of the decks I hate the most are the Silver Surfer decks and like the US Patriots.
Silver Surfer is a part of that deck that I have.
Yeah, but well, like I mean, but you can shut that down with Wong. It's like if you put Wong down, then the only place you're going to put that Silver Surfer is going to be at that would be on that side.
Yeah, but if you shut that down, I can still play and then play Odin, and I can proc it, at least get it twice.
Yeah, but unless you got Cosmo on that side, then you can't do jack.
What?
So you can't unless you have Cosmo on that side, you won't be able to do jack. That won't even proc on Odin.
Why would I put
Cosmo? Because I'm saying that if you countered Wong with the Cosmo, you won't be able to use it.
Okay,
yeah, you can. Yeah. So because all it is because Wong's thing is that it doubles the on reveals. If you put Cosmo there, it cancels the on reveals. So so that means that you're just getting the pure number.
But really, but then I still have 2 other locations that I can play at.
Yeah, but it's not going to be as bad as the other ones. But at that time,
my
by the time
strategy changes at that point in time, though.
Yeah,
because like the Wong, like for me, the Wong lane is always going to be the lane that I'm losing. I'm actually looking to buff the other lanes, and people see the Wong, they want to go heavy on that lane, but I'm actually looking to buff the other lanes.
Right.
So like I can still outpower.
You're still at stage 4 by the time or turn 4, turn 5 at that time because Wong is a 4. Is he a 4 or is he a 5? I think he's a 4.
He's a 4, but if I have Zabu, he's a 2. If I proc Zabu twice, he's a 1.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that like it's possible like you could when you see that stuff happening, it's just like it's not.
Bring on your deck. Bring on your deck, son.
He's not a threat. Okay, I know. So this
Wongers.
This is the nerd moment that we had. towards it. You know what's funny? Like I got Wong. I've never used him. I need to use him.
Wong is sick. Wong is an on-reveal king.
I just don't need. I just because I like using moving decks. I don't need to use them. That's simple as that. I mean, like I
can shut down a moving deck, no problem. No, actually, moving decks are problematic for me as well.
The problem I have is the ones against the Professor Xavier. It is so hilarious because you're not thinking because like what you're looking up front is that you're looking at what it is up front when you're shifting. Yeah. So like I'm literally doing math in my head while I'm doing all of this stuff happening. It's like, okay, there you go. It's like, that's ridiculous.
I'll shut down your face.
I'm 2 cards away to upgrading the movement deck that I want a 2.0 deck I want to try out. But
exactly, Scyther. I'm not playing against you. I'm playing against land RNG. Exactly. That is 100% spot on.
That's pretty much it.
Nerds.
Yes. That's basically it.
All
Man,
right,
but once you start playing that game, it's like
it's
crack.
so addicting, dude.
It's like crack.
I can't believe he questioned me when I said it, and I threw it out there when we were talking about our. He said, "I
definitely not game of the year. Definitely not game of the year.
Ty, dude.
Good game
for just
not game of the year
and fun factor alone. Yeah, dude, it's up there. It's up there. I haven't finished.
Okay.
Whatchamacallit, so I can't say. That's why. That's the only reason why.
I'm just saying, hey, games can be great games, but they don't have to necessarily be game of the year material. That one is definitely not. I would refuse the fact that a phone game is going to be a game of the year.
You can't. It's on Steam, dude.
What's up, Dirty? How you doing? I miss the good old days when you could just get a Microsoft subscription if you worked in retail selling software. It was like $500 or $600 and get everything. Oh yeah, I do remember that. That was like during when we were in school. Like,
I had
we got the student discount. Yeah, those things were amazing.
My dad got it, and I still have his 3-ring binder.
That's nuts.
Everything is going with that stupid like Office Online or like everything with the monthly service kind of deal. Like, oh, I can't stand that so much.
I hate it.
Yeah. Like I have to pay in a month. I have to pay $60 a month just for my Adobe suite. Like that's how much it costs me just to pay just for Adobe itself. When back in the day, you could just bought the whole suite for like $600, $600 or $700. So annoying. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's go through it. All right. So let me start recording. Let us get into it. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do.
And then I get to nerd out.
Yes, it will be your turn to do the nerding outs. Okay, here we go. All right, let me get started.
All right. Blue, you know it's funny that you said Apex has bugs. There are bugs that bother me for it on the disability end, but I have such a hard time seeing that game. And you want to know why? There's a lot of purples and blues, and we've discovered recently that I am purple and blue colorblind. Is that a thing, Lex? It is apparently if your cones in your eyes don't do the reading right. So
is purple a real color? Like, is it a part? Is purple a prismatic color?
Yes.
I don't think it is. It okay.
Because so what they did is I got filter fitted. So they're essentially colorblind contacts, but I'm not traditionally colorblind in the sense of I am missing a cone in my eye. And so I have that red green issue. My cone doesn't read the colors right. So the lighter that a blue and purple get, the harder it is for me to distinguish. So like, let's say 2 buildings are next to each other and they're a light violet and a light like periwinkle blue. They are now one. And I can't see that there is a barrier in between. And so for a game like Apex, if someone's standing in that little barrier, they are now in my blind spot, even though they are in the middle of my screen and I'm staring right at them. I can't see them.
Oh.
So, yeah, I know. So this explains why I just wasn't having a great time with a lot of games and I was finding so much frustration because I can't see them.
So what you're saying
makes you feel
is
any better, though, Like, I'm not colorblind, and I still can't fucking see the people.
It's okay.
It's
Yes.
insane.
Where am I being shot from? What's happening?
I'm just like, how are these people even good?
How do they
at 'em?
Is it
see
raining?
me?
I can't tell a person from a rock.
Right. No, I get it. No, and God, if they're wearing a purple outfit, I'm really screwed, you know?
I was gonna say, so what you're saying is that we need to, like when we play against Lex and like games.
Yo,
like
we're gonna do a
Ghostbusters and
fucking
stuff,
prank.
all
We're gonna do a
purple.
prank. I'm gonna come in like a purple sheet.
So screwed. I'm getting my contacts. I'm
my
calling
God.
tomorrow and getting my contacts fitted. Yeah, no, it's crazy, and it was so weird when because like the eye doctor's office has beautiful paintings all over, and you can purchase them, I guess. But she put these
weird.
chroma lenses on me, and when she
Weird,
showed me the chroma lenses, I'm like, yeah, if you're
Hmm.
red and green colorblind, I've seen people literally in tears seeing the world for the first time, and she put this light purple over my eyes, and she asked me, "Can you tell what color this is?" I said, "Yeah, it's a pinky purple. It's light." She goes, "Okay." She put it on my eyes and she goes, "I want you to look at that sign and tell me each color of the letters." And I was like, "Wait a minute. I thought that was red, but it's orange now." And she goes, "It was always orange. You couldn't tell." I'm like, "Wait a minute. Stop." And then we get up, we walk around the office, and I'm looking at now green and white paintings with like different shades of green, and now I'm being able to see the different. Excuse you, ma'am. I'm able to she's digging, sorry. I was able to see the differences in the pigmentation of the green now. Whereas before it just all looked green and it was a tree and it was white and that's that. But it was eye-opening how crappy my vision has been. And I live in Vegas. Smitty, what color are mountains?
What color are our mountains? They're red.
Yeah, but if you're
red and
driving from
brownish.
215 to the north, they're reddish brown, right?
Yeah.
You know what color they are for me?
What?
Purple.
Oof.
They've always
Oof.
had a purple hue to
Sounds
them
like
with
on
like
an
a
acid
brown.
trip at that point.
It's like
Yeah.
our mountain to me when I describe it to people, I'm like, yeah, we have these beautiful like purple and brown mountains, and then Adam will side eye me like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't know. This whole time I was like, can we go outside? She goes, well, it's pitch black out now, so you won't be able to tell. I'm like, I'm gonna drive with these and I'm gonna see for the first time. Yeah. She goes, just wait till you and she kept pulling up like video game pictures on screen. I'm like, I've seen this ad 50 times and it did not look like this before. And where did those characters come from? And now I can see the buildings and I can see the skyline better and there's detail and
Oh, that's gonna be huge. I don't know why you hadn't done this. You should have done this shit sooner.
I didn't know. I went in.
Changed.
I went in and this is what I said. It looks like I'm looking through a black stocking. And they go, that's called visual snow. We'll fit you for lenses for that. And I was like, for lenses? And it's a dark plum that takes away the visual snow. So when I'm looking at a white wall, I see black dots everywhere because it looks like I'm looking through a black stocking. It's always been like that. And when I had my first brain surgery, it got worse. And so God forbid I'm painting a white wall. It doesn't look white to me. But if I move my eyes, I can see that the black is moving with me, if that makes sense.
Yep.
And so they were fitting me for those. And I guess I had pointed out a color of something. And she immediately was like, no. And she asked me about my brain stuff. And I was like, well, I have Chiari and this is that. And I have intracranial hypertension and I have trouble seeing sometimes. And growing up, I told people I'm the house with the purple door. Come to find out it was blue. And that was what she was like, wait a minute. You thought your door was purple, but it was blue. I said, yeah, it was like a periwinkle. It looked purple to me, but everyone said it was like a dusty blue, like gray, like a light blue gray. And she goes, hold on a second. She comes back with all these lenses and she starts putting them on me. And then she put the purple ones on. She goes, this is the one. This is it. I know it. And sure enough, I was like, oh, I can see. And she goes, you're not traditionally colorblind, but you're colorblind. And this is how it works. And she explained it to me. And she goes, had you not said about that door, we would have fitted you for the plum lenses and had them custom made. And you would have walked out here still thinking that the skyline was purple in your mountain range. So
That's weird.
crazy, right? Traumatic brain injury is, and yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta go head out early. Smitty, I think it's your turn to
It is.
raid.
Is it me?
Yeah. So it is.
Well, I mean, it's a weird issue to have.
It is a very weird issue. Lex, give me about like an hour hour and a
Okay,
half.
for the game.
Hold on, you
Yeah.
bastards. I'm going to
Smitty,
try to
you
reinstall
try
it.
to
You're
download
trying
it.
to dip out on me without... I'm playing it.
You gonna try? Well,
Either that or I'll see you in
Maybe.
Snap, bitch.
okay. Jesus. So aggressive today.
That's right.
God.
Hold on, let me find
But yeah, we are gonna be playing games later. I'm gonna stream it because Davis is a riot. So
Yeah.
and I like talking shit to him while we play games.
You need to hit up Doc too.
And Doc.
'Cause,
Yeah.
Doc is yeah. So.
Oh, he'll be there. We need to get you playing Project Playtime with our group.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
That
I
was
bought
a
the
lot of
pass.
fun.
I had to. Excuse me.
Oh, we're gonna be
Oh,
playing.
yeah, I think I did.
Ghostbusters.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
We're
Ghostbusters just released the patch.
Ghostbusters. I'm bad at it, but it's a lot of fun.
is
Doc
a
and
lot
I
of
just
fun.
laugh the whole time.
It was hilarious.
Speaking,
I can go through walls. Yeah.
Of,
Look at that baby cat butt. Look at her little butt. Oh, Weezer.
Okay, so this is an old school
Yeah.
friend of mine.
Sweet. Also,
Old school.
can I just say thank you, Reggie, for I'm gonna call you Reggie. I hope that's cool. Reggie, thanks for hanging out on Facebook. It was lovely talking to you as always. And I hope to see you. I won't be here next week, but the
You didn't
boys
say
will be.
anything with Reggie.
And I'll be making sure that they keep you busy over there. And because I usually am the one looking, but I'm gonna make sure they watch.
I had
you,
it
okay?
open this whole time.
You
Yeah.
didn't say shit. I'm just kidding.
What do you mean?
I did.
Oh, I didn't. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I thought you
Seriously,
had it open
Britt.
too.
Hey, you know what? We donated Redna to our, seriously, Britt. My
What?
old microphone.
Is it-
My
Are you
old microphone.
serious?
Yeah, I'm friends with Britt. Yeah.
How do you know her? I know her from like some dude that like I used to play video games with back in the day.
Yeah, I met Britt and I are friends,
Mhm.
and we donated
Nuts.
Redna, my lovely mic. It has a
Wait,
home
which
with
mic?
Britt.
The mic you got for Christmas?
No, not this one or that one.
Thanks for
Remember
coming
my
through, love
original
me.
Yeti, my red Yeti.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We donated it to her. So I was like, girl, you need a new microphone. Give me your address, and I mailed Redna to her. So
Nice.
she
Uh-huh.
needed
Thanks
a
for
new
hanging
mic.
out, everybody. We love your
Yes,
faces.
Yes, thank you.
Let's go
Peace
give
out,
Britt
guys.
all the love. She is fantastic, people.
She is. She's funny.
Don't forget, we'll be streaming later tonight too. So check back with us later. In
Please
the
do.
meantime, get your drink on, get your bink on. Happy Friday, happy
Do
doo
stuff
dah.
and things. Happy Doodah by Facebook, by
Happy
YouTube.
doo-dah.
You're not getting rated Facebook or YouTube, but we love you too. Bye, guys. Are you into the zip?